this huge gap here, we thought that is definitely not right. But guess what? McLaren decided quite nicely to fill it up with a huge bit of like seal here, which again has got to stick to it. So the panel gap doesn't have to be perfect because a seal fits in there, which is, again, it's kind of good for us who like building it. I like it, it's cool, but I mean, you probably just wouldn't expect it. Now, onto the rest of the CT carbon kit, starting off with the side skirts. Now normally I would bolt side skirts to the body of the car, but because these side skirts actually fit to the door, if you lifted the door up, you'd see the bolts underneath. So instead, I'm just gonna bond these to the bottom of the door. Ready? That way I think it'll give a cleaner finish when the door's up and you won't see those exposed bolts. But we've only got one chance to get this right and fit it in the correct position. So we've gotta get it perfect. It does just add that extra bit to it, doesn't it? And there's going to be a splitter as well.
I don't get why manufacturers don't have them from the factory, which makes everything look so much better.
Now, moving on to the rest of the side skirt, which goes underneath the rear quarter. With this one, I'm going to use panel bond, and also when I get it in the ramp, I'm going to put bolts through it as well, just to give it that extra bit of strength. We definitely don't want this flying off when we're going around the track. I'm just placing the side skirt into position, then using a jack to hold it into place and let it set overnight. And the next morning, I got it up in the ramp so I can continue finishing the build off. It's all the little bits now, but they're vital, like the headlights, which slide in from the back, and after that, the arch linings. This car needs to be perfect before it goes to inspection, because to permanently import a car into the UK, everything will be checked to make sure it's safe for the UK roads. So there's no cutting corners with this. And there's all of the underneath in place. Looking good. Moving on to the front splitter, the final part of the CT carbon kit. There's two sides to the splitter and then one big piece which goes in the middle. And they use the OEM bumper bolt holes to bolt into place. Here we go, it is looking good. We're almost there. There's still some little final touches that we need to do, like sticking on all of these McLaren seals behind the wing and everything, which is going to be very, very time consuming, and we need to make sure we do that. But we need wheels. That looks mental. Oh my God. This is looking good. We've just got to pull it forward. We need to check fault codes as well. We don't know how many fault codes we've got yet. But today's goal is just to get this looking finished and good enough for pretty much the road. What faults have we got? Airbag fault needs to be cleared. Driver door, well, yeah. Fuel level, yeah. We've only got two faults. Only two faults. Only two faults. One's an airbag which needs to be cancelled off because that shouldn't be a fault anymore. And the other one's the door. Good. The door fault is easy enough to clear. It just needs the door card putting on and then the handle connecting, which my dad's doing. So the roof, you have options at McLaren. You can spec a carbon roof, and then with the carbon roof, you also get this bit carbon as well, and you have to actually pay extra for them not to paint it, but which is what we had on the old tub. The old tub was a carbon roof and it had these bits which were carbon there.